Hi everybody, it's Joel, JARC02, and it's a rainy day in New Jersey, at least where I am. Any case, a few weeks ago I did a video, I think it was titled European Cars in my Jammers cases. Well, I found another Jammers case with European cars. These are primarily British cars, and so this is part two. That last case I had was a mixture of German, English, and Italian cars. This one is primarily English, but it should have been with the other case, and I'll have to combine them later. The first thing up is this Hovercraft, and I think this was mine as a kid. I'm pretty sure it was. Made in England. It's got a plastic base. So, any case, I believe that was mine as a kid. Let's see if I can get this. See if that helps. This must be a premium model because it's got some suspension and it's got a metal base. So I don't know where I got this one from. I don't know if I got it from the meeting or if I bought it. I don't remember. But it must be a Land Rover. Mini, Austin Mini. Another Austin Mini. I have a lot of Austin Minis. They're pretty common. Mini. I like this one. I like the color with the disc wheels. This one's kind of nice too because it gives it a sporty look when they put on these tri-spokes. And this is the one I like the least. So maybe because it's beat up. So that's kind of odd because it's pretty much the same. Probably because it's beat up. Jaguar, you don't see these too often in die cast, let alone in real life. But I really like these. There's a London Taxi. Here's another London Taxi. There's an Austin Mini. These other Austins are mini trucks. This is the Austin Mini car. I think this came out a couple years ago, within the last year and a half. I got two of these. This is the 15 Jaguar FType coupe. So I got two of those. And what do we have here? This is the Aston Martin DB Volante. I'm sorry, Aston Martin DB8 Volante. Here is another Land Rover. This one does not have suspension. This one bounces up and down pretty good. This one's got a plastic base and no suspension. And I think these are the same. So it's a Land Rover. But God, that's really nice. The suspension on that one, and this one's hard as a rock. Got to put some pressure on that just to get that to go down. Here is another. It's got to be a British car. Yep, it's a Range Rover Evoque. It's a 2016 Range Rover Evoque, and I have two of those. All right, so I'll probably take these duplicates. I'll see if I can sell them at the meeting. This is a car that I got last year on eBay. It's a European or English Capri, Ford Capri, and it's a roll-o-matic. So when it rolls, the engine's supposed to see the engine pops up and down. So there's a, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a, and it works just like the Hot Wheels now. Like right there, there's a little piece on there that goes around and causes the engine to bounce up and down. So I thought these were pretty cool. I just like the styling of it. So I got that online. So that is an older piece. This is actually a Lesney Roll-O-Matic, but not one that I had as a kid. Here's another Range Rover. I'm sorry if I don't know my Range Rover parts too well, cars, but it's a Defender. I think that's what it says. Range Rover Defender. Anyway, that must be their big one. So, and it's left-hand drive, so it's not for the English market. There's another Defender. Here is a really cool one. This is I'm part of the Roll-O-Matics, but it's called Mini Haha, and I just kind of thought it was neat with the head in here. So it's based off of Mini, and it's got the super fast wheels on it. So I would say that one is probably one of my favorites. And I just recently acquired it when I acquired the Roll-O-Matic I showed you, this Capri. So this is a British car. Someone told me what it was, but I don't remember. I don't think it's listed here on the base. But that's why I have it in this container. I can't read it. It's too small. It's too dark. This came in a 2-pack with something, and I wanted the other car in the 2-pack, so that's how I ended up with this. I probably had this 3-4 years, maybe longer. And I took it out of the 2-pack. So that's a blister pull. Same thing with this. Took it out of a 2-pack. It's a blister pull. It's not an English car. What it is, it's an Australian Holden. And then Holden used to be a subsidiary of General Motors, but there's not a lot of die casts based off Australian cars. You know, Matchbox has a couple. This is one of them. It's a Holden, panel truck. And back in the 90s, Hot Wheels had a Holden Commodore. There's like a couple other Holdens, but really you don't see a lot of them, so I think they're kind of neat. I got 2 buses. They're a pain to get out. I think I got these from the 50-cent bin from people at the club. This wheel's kind of a little bit on the messy side, doesn't roll freely. But with the stickers, this is Berger Paints. Nicer on this side than on this side. Okay, but the double-decker buses, I don't know what this is. This, I don't know, the advertising party or what, because it's kind of wore off. So, if you want to read the bottom, but these are all metal body, metal bases. So these are original Lesney products. All right, so that's this side. Let's do the other side really quick, because that's where I got some German cars. Oh, darn. Two of these. I think I had one in my last case. This is the new one, came out. It's a Mercedes-Benz six-wheeler. What we have falling out? We have the Volvo V60. Here's another Volvo. This Volvo I really like. I like this body style. Saw one in the junkyard, had a V4. Porsche. This is an old one. This is either mine or my sister's, because I think she painted it. VW. And this is from the 50-cent bin too. And this was a... Boy, I can't even read that. My eyes are blurry. Renault Quasar, or a Peugeot Quasar. That's kind of interesting. Anyway, that's it. This is European video number 2, part 2. Any questions, please leave comments below. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up, and you could also subscribe in the top left corner. Thanks a lot, and talk to you all again.